How exciting is this, Jane?
It's really exciting. Yeah, the boys are pretty pumped. Put in some hard work, and they're excited to be in a Shield final. It's nothing. That's what we play for.
It's like a new era, really, for the Redbacks, isn't it? We've already had the new era with you coming in and with Travis Head, and now a great outcome.
Yeah, it is. I mean, there's a few changes, you know, Sweaty and myself, and player-wise, it's the same players, but they're playing really well. They've developed well this year, and Travis has obviously hit some really good form and got us into a final with his last two innings. But the bowlers have been amazing all year, and we've come out in the right end of a few games in the last two games and got in the final. So good opportunity.
You spoke a few weeks ago saying about, you've spoken all season, that you came here to have a look at what you had and then make some decisions. Do you now look at where you are and say, gee, we're lucky?
I think I said to Tim Nielsen not long ago, or a long time ago, probably 3 or 4 games in, that our young players are as good as any in the country. When the best players are back, we're probably not going to beat New South Wales all the time, but we're hoping to get to that standard when all the test players and one-day players are back. So our young players are as good as anyone else, so we've got every opportunity to win this game.
Can you quite believe the way the cards have fallen the last couple of games? Here you are hosting a final.
Yeah, I mean, all along, you know, the last 3 weeks, the draws have gone our way, and then Victoria held on, and but we won 5, they won 5, so, you know, we've deserved our spot in the final. We've played well enough, we've won enough games, and, you know, we're one of the better teams in the comp.
Do you look at the wicket and expect that it might be just a little more batsman friendly now? In fact, it's got to be.
It'll probably be a bit more friendly than the last one at Glenelg, but it was a pretty good wicket. We bowled well, they didn't bat so well, so we're expecting it's a game that's going to be won, not drawn in 5 days.
Do you have to play to win, given what your season says that if you don't win, you lose badly? So do you just have to go out there and have a crack? Yeah,
I think our batsmen are all in, although the runs aren't there, they're in pretty good touch. They're hitting the ball well, so we'll play the way we've played the whole year, and that means we'll score quite quickly. Hopefully we won't lose wickets in clumps like we have all year. So we're pretty confident that we can put a big score on the board and give ourselves a chance of winning the game. I seriously don't think it'll be a drawn game.
We only have to draw or win, obviously, to take the Shield. Do you go in as favourites, though? Even though you are at home and you only have to draw, do you go in as favourites given the performances across the year? Yeah,
I think we've done really well against Victoria, apart from the game here where the wicket was quite spicy and we didn't make enough runs. Pretty confident we can win the game. Whether we're favourites or not doesn't really matter. Both teams go in. It's not our home ground, but it's our home city. We've done a great job. Hopefully the whole of South Australia behind us, so that'll give us an advantage. We've done enough to get there, and that's all we needed to do.
How do you feel about playing the final at Glenelg?
It's a pretty nice ground. It's not as nice as this one here. It would have been great to be playing here, but it could have been Alice Springs, so it could have been worse.
Why aren't you playing here?
I'm not sure. I think it's the transition of footy to cricket, but we knew the whole time that we were going to Glenelg if we made the Shield final or got a home final, so we were ready for it, and we're looking forward to it.
Do you make some changes? Do you look at your top order and say, not good enough, we need to make a change for this?
No, top order, we've got through new balls all year. Cozzy's got through new balls and he's made 30s all year. If he can turn that into 100 like he's done in the past, he's won Shields before. I'm really confident about our top order. And our middle order, Head, Lehman have all made big hundreds. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think we're ready to go really big. So.
You say, though, that most confident you are is about your bowling attack, which has been obviously the real front runner of your team.
Yep. I've got no doubts about our bowling attack. They'll go well. I'm really confident about our batting this week. The way they're hitting the ball, they're about to explode, and what a great time to do it.
20 years ago, you held the Shield. Are you drawing on some
of
those?
Like that.
Feels like 50. Drawing on those memories, or are you showing any of that vision?
No. It's a whole new group of kids. I don't even know who played in that Shield final. I don't think so. They're just excited. They're looking forward to the game. They know what they have to do. We'll talk about it all week, but try and stay quite relaxed and calm about it. We just got to go out and play another game of cricket against an opposition we know we can beat.
It's been such a long drought, though. One of the the longest in the South Australian sport. There's been so many bad years. What sort of pressure is there to to finally win another Shield?
We'll probably take inspiration from Southern Districts, who won their first flag last yesterday I was out there watching it. So anything's possible, and we're in great shape to win this game of cricket, and that's all we need to worry about. It'll be exciting if we win. We've done a great job if we don't win, but we're going into this week to win a game of cricket and make everyone happy with us.
What from Victoria presents the biggest danger?
Not really that worried about too much. Their opening attack is really good. They hurt New South Wales last week. They hurt us here in one game, but we were on top of them in the last game in Melbourne. So, if the game goes 5 days, they've got Ahmed who can really turn the ball well, and he's a test quality spinner. So he's a concern if it goes 5 days and they're bowling last. Other than that, we'll just take every step as it comes.
How do you plan out this week? Are you going in with a normal training schedule, or will you prepare the boys some other way?
Yeah, no, we've got 2 sessions, and then we go down to Glenelg for our top-up session on Friday, and today will be quite relaxed with a bit of fielding involved. It'll be no different to any other Shield preparation. We've got a little long. We usually have 4 days or 5 days, but we've got 7, so plus the 2 that we got out of the last game, winning in 2 days. It's been pretty relaxed, and it'll stay that way.
When you first came in and you brought Schwerty in, you had a big focus on fitness.
Yep.
Did you have like a 3-year plan, and have you short-circuited that, or what was the long-term?
Yeah, no, I didn't bring him in. He was already there. So, but he's been a fantastic addition, that's for sure. He's been great to work with. He has got the guys fitter. It is a 3-year, 4-year plan. We want to be successful long-term, and I think, as I said, we've got the best young players in the country, if not, thereabouts. So the future's pretty good.
With Schwerty and yourself coming on board, what do you think, because obviously you did focus on the fitness, that was your key focus earlier this year.
That was his key focus.
His key focus, yes. What do you see was the actual real key or the real turning point for the team?
I would think they were already about to explode, and I just came along at the right time. That's selling myself a lot short, but we focused on the skills and world's best, and that's what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to get players that are good enough to play for Australia, and when they go and play for Australia, they stay there. We've had that, we've achieved that. We're in a Shield final now, so the players have improved. Their skill level has gone through the roof. Sheriff's Head's made 400 or 500s. He hadn't made one till this year, so that's one thing. Jake Lehman's made 3 great hundreds this year. Manny's taken 40-odd wickets, about to take his 50th hopefully in this game. So some big things are happening. The players, their skill level has gone through the roof, not only their fitness.